Hello, good day once again. My name is Rajesh Gopal, and today I would like to give you a session on general training, reading passage number one. Yes. So this session would be focusing on how the questions in general training reading module would look like. What are the different type of questions that we could expect at the same time? Uh, how to approach one particular question in test conditions. Not in test conditions, of course, we will go very slow and understand, try to comprehend this pattern in a clear manner. So let's get started. All right. So yes, I would like to say one thing. General training is a completely different module that IELTS test takers take for the purpose of migration, business visas, or other options just looking for a permanent residency in a particular country. So it all depends on what is your objective to take the IELTS. All right. So this paper is different. Okay, it has difference in especially this reading section. Your passage number one and passage number two would be different compared to academics. That is number one. Now, the second difference would be in writing task number one. Writing task number one, paper number one is different. So we will discuss that when we discuss the writing, when we take the training for the writing module. Task one paper, task one alone is different. Task two remains the same. All right, so we'll talk about it in the later phase. So dear students, let's start about understanding a writing module for general training, and that is passage number one that we're looking at. So let us understand. What is general training and what are the different passages that I can expect. Okay, you can see that. Okay, there will be three different passages for you. Let's take the common instruction. You will expect three different passages that you need to complete inside 60 minutes time frame. Yes, we have 60 minutes time frame, and you need to complete three different passages. That is passage number one, passage number two, and passage number three. So do I have to start always with passage number one? No, not really. You can do any passage you want the way you like. Yes. And altogether from passage one, passage two, passage three, you will have 40 questions to solve. And you will report the answers similar to the way you reported in listening the optical mark sheet reader. Yes, OMR sheet would be given to you. It looks like a yellowish orange color paper. You have to report the answers in that sheet. Your fair answers needs to be reported there. So there are certain things you need to be trained in optical OMR sheet reporting as well. So we will talk about that in detail. We'll have a complete different session altogether. See, I'll tell you why. Because see, in listening, the flip side of listening, you have to report your reading answers. Okay. So see, I said three different passages, 40 different questions. So each passage you can expect 13, okay, say 12 to 15 questions in one passage. 12 to 15 questions in second passage, 12 to 15 or 16 questions in the third passage. 13, 13, 14. Yes, why not? You will get 40 different questions. Okay. Now the attempt is attempt all the questions, no matter what. If it is wrong, there is no negative marking. So one correct answer, 1 point you will be getting. So it's always good to approach. Don't leave anything blank. However, if one question is taking longer time, so skip that and come back and solve it later. If you can do that, well and good. Now, dear students, understand one thing: there are multiple ways of solving reading comprehension passage. And see, each and every passage is challenging. I would like to say that each and every question would challenge you big time, because it's going to be the comprehension part. Okay, how well you can report your answers, what's the best call that you can take, that matters here. So without wasting time, how we can attempt the answers, that really matters. So all this is going to work with rigorous practice, systematic approach, and ability to move from to correct your mistakes. So be open to learn, and make sure that don't get rejected if you are not getting one particular answer. It's going to happen. So let's take it forward. All right. So I would like to take your attention. Let's talk about passage number one. Now, please understand, passage number one for general training is going to be a very light version. Passage number one, passage number two, they're like very light. However, passage number three has equal difficulty levels compared to the academic students, All right. The question types remains the same. The question types remain the same. Okay. You can expect 10 different question types plus one. In fact, there are 11 different question types for general training candidates. Yeah, they all look There is slight difference, we can say nuances between some of the question types, but however, you're going to check your comprehension ability. All right. So I would like to say my approach is that the objective is take the best call, okay, without wasting time. So for that, you have to expose yourself to as much as reading passages possible, read newspaper articles, read, build your vocabulary. That's going to help a lot. All right, so let us go and have a look at the questions, about how they look like. See, this is a one particular question type. I'm observing my question paper. Yes, this is your question paper, and in the question paper, all the three passages would be given. In fact, there should be one title more here, passage number 1, which is not mentioned here. Okay, I'll take care of that the next time. Okay, now see, Australia parcel agency. I'm just putting a glance. Now, what do you mean by a passage? See, passage contains different paragraphs. So I can see A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, that's it. F, up to F, you have 6 paragraphs, and that makes this passage. And we're going to the questions. Okay, questions 1 to 10. What is this? It looks like, okay, 1 to 10. Okay, we'll read the instructions and understand them. I'm just putting a glance and see how many question types. 1 to 10, I have one particular question type, and 11 to 13, I have a second question type. All right, so I have to solve 2 different question types only. Now, what I'll do is I now have an idea what I should do. Now, people, let me tell you one thing. See, if you see A, B, C, D, that means that, okay, you can expect one particular question type. It's called locating information, or there is something called matching references, or there is something called list of headings. So these 3 question types reflects if you see A, B, C, D title given for each paragraphs. All right, so that is one particular type. Okay, how do I know? Because yes, that is how it looks like in IELTS. Okay, so A, B, C, D is given. So that means you need to find out either 3 of the question types would be here. So let's look at one, the first question type. Now, before that, let's see. See, you should spend about 20 minutes on questions 1 to 13. So underline this, okay? Whenever you see the instruction, 1 to 13, you have to solve, okay? Which are based on reading passage given below. Understood? Clear? 20 minutes. Okay, it's not like a mandate. You should do it inside this time frame. Otherwise, you will take up the time for the remaining passages. All right. Okay, fine. So you can do whatever you feel like. You can make a scribble, write note, jot down whatever points you want. You can underline, with a ruler, pencil, whatever you want. You can do it here in the question paper. It won't go for evaluation. Perfect. Okay, now 1 to 13. So I'm looking at question types now. Let's read the instructions here. Question number 1, 1 to 10. Okay, let's read this. The brochure. Okay, now it's a brochure. The passage itself, it's a brochure. Brochure is like an advertisement kind of thing that you get. It's a flyer kind of thing that you get. Okay, brochure from Australia Parcel Agency. Fine, has 6 paragraphs. We know that we counted it like A to F. We know it. Okay, there are 10 reasons given below. Okay, all right. Now you have the reasons given below here. Why people should use a parcel service? Okay, why people should use it? So those are the reasons given in 1 to 10. Fine. Now what I have to do? Match each reason with the appropriate paragraph in the brochure. That's it. Okay, you have to match it. Now you need to find the reason. Where is the reason given in the paragraph A to F? Write the letter A to F, which corresponds to the correct paragraph in the box. Box means the OMR, or it will have boxes. Against the question number, for example, against question number 1, you have to write the respective letters A to F. Clear with the instruction? All right, okay. You may use the letters more than once. Very, very important, people. So that means one letter can be repeated multiple times. It could reflect 3 times, maybe 4 times. Why not? It clearly says you can use it more than once. So one paragraph could have different answers. Perfect. Very good. So you will write something like this. So what you have to do, see, these are the reasons, dear students. Understand, these are the reasons. So you need to find out where this reason is mentioned in the paragraph. It's in A, it's in B, it's in C. For example, if you think number 1, I found it in paragraph number B, you will write 1B as your answer. That's it. That is the way you report it. All right, now I'll give you one tip. This question type is kind of shuffled. Okay, that means do not expect always number 1 from A, number 2 from C below, like one after the other, sequential. No, there is no sequence for this particular question type. It is shuffled. That means you might get a question number 1 in G, in F, for example, last. That will make you to read everything. So you need to be very clear what you're looking for, and don't expect the same to same word format or sentence construction. You will be challenged on your ability to comprehend the sentence structures. In a different way, it will be given. Same information would be reflecting in different way in the paragraph. Yes, that's the whole point. See, understand one thing, listening as well as reading is checking your language ability, comprehensive ability, by one of the pattern called paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is all about saying the same thing in different ways, words. Synonyms, very important, understanding synonyms. Understanding sentence construction, sentence structures, passive structure, use of adjectives. So it's a grammar. The whole point is the grammar is going to play a lot of role. Tenses is going to work. So based on the question types, okay, we are going to discuss each and every question. So I would like to not try to convince you with my answers, and see, there could be challenging. Most of the questions are prepared in such a way that, okay, even the difficult experts will find it challenging. We will have different answers, especially for yes, no, true, false, not given questions, list of headings, which will challenge us a lot. So that's the reason we will have a feedback session where you can put across your, challenge one particular question to see why the answer is this. All right. Okay. So let's get started. So this is question number one. So you have to read everything in one go. For example, one after the other, because it's a shuffled version. You cannot expect a one particular question always when you give a read. Second question type. Let's see. What is this? This is questions 11 to 13. Okay, do the following statements agree with the information given in reading passage? Okay, now you have to see you have to see the statements of true or of false, or it's not given. What do you mean by that? Okay, the statements are given here. So you have three different statements. This is statement number one. This is statement number two. This is statement number three. Okay. Now, if this statement is exactly same to same mentioned in the passage, you could find that. And see, if the statement agrees with the information in the passage, if this statement completely, each and word by word, 100% is matching with the information given in the passage. For example, is discussed in A, you go for a true, and you will report the answers as 11 true. You will write the answer completely the same font like this. All right. Yes. Complete. That is what you are supposed to do, because it's given in the instruction. See, on your answer sheet, write the same way. Do not change anything. Instructions are helping us. Will help us to get our score, secure our score. Don't do anything bad. Okay, don't write T. I have some of my students casually they write T. It's not T actually. You're supposed to write true if you think the answer is correct, is matching. You know the answer, and while reporting, you like kind of make a mistake there. That is not accepted. Okay, so please follow the instruction. We will have a separate training for reporting answers in OMR sheet also. Okay, let's go for a false. If you think that no, the statement is not correct, you go for a false. How? If the statement, okay, the statement means a complete word, the sentence, word by word, contradicts. No, it's not exactly 100%. You can see that one portion of the sentence is contradicting. Even then, it's a false. Yeah, we will look at a false, how to identify false. Okay, in this respective question. And you go for a not given, you are not able to make a judgment, a clear judgment. You cannot, there is no sufficient data available in the passage. There is a statement given, but the data itself is not complete in the passage. You cannot make it's true or false. You go for a not given, that's it. Okay, though I said it in a simple way, but it's going to be challenges a lot, because it's absolutely checking our comprehensive ability. Okay, guys, now let's have an approach. Now I'm clear with the question types. What should I do? See, there is no point in retaining each and every question in our head, okay? Now, what we can do is, the approach is like, small reading. Read at least a couple of lines, okay, from top to bottom. Okay, once you read a couple of lines, go to each question types, okay? Round the questions, like go through it and solve it. If you think some of the answers are, you're getting the answers, report them immediately. This question type is not going to follow the order, so leave it. But this question type, it usually follows the order. What do you mean by following the order? That means if you get question number 11, you might get after 11, you will get 12. it sometimes. Do not trust any pattern in IELTS, but it is observed usually after 11, 12 follows. So don't read all the questions in one go for true, false, not given. So that is the approach that we're going to have. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, guys. So I'm going to read question number 1. I am not reading. I have not I have not read any questions. I'm reading the passage number 8. Let's start. Australia Parcel Agency, a economic parcel delivery. All right. Economic parcel delivery, or EPD, is the low-cost parcel delivery system in Australia. Okay, it's telling us what is EPD is all about. Okay, it's a low-cost parcel. Fine. The caption says, "Why pay a premium for couriers?" Paying couriers for deliveries, which are mostly normal, is like throwing away money. All right. Very small paragraph. Let's see. Let's go to the questions. Let's see if we have something useful for us. Okay, the agency offers nationwide delivery for individuals. It doesn't talk about delivery in paragraph number 1. Leave it. Parcels are returned to the sender. No, I don't know anything about this. Once it is undelivered, shipments will be done to post box addresses. I don't know about post box addresses. This is a simple to use service. Okay, it says it's cheap, but it doesn't say it's simple. Redirection service is offered. I don't know about redirection service. I haven't read about it. Delivery is secured with signature option. I don't know about signature option. I haven't read about signature option. No. Businesses can avail a 12-month agreement. Okay, 12-month agreement. I don't know. Reduced price offers for some clients. Some clients. Okay, client is someone who gives business. Okay, no. Reduced price, discounts, no. Agency offers compensation for loss or damage. Loss or damage, compensation. Like, okay, no, I don't know about that. A fast service than ordinary. The comparison is done here. So look at this. Dan is like making comparison. So I don't know anything about the given information. I have no clue because it's too early for me to decide an answer based on after paragraph number 1. Okay, so I won't mark anything. I'm not confident to do that. So let's move. I'm looking at question number 11. APA has nearly 2,500 offices across Australia. Okay, it does say about APA, but I don't know about 2,500 offices. So what I'll do is, I don't have anything. I'll just continue my reading. Okay. All right, guys, let's move on. B, Australia's largest courier network, courier delivery network. All right. The Australia Parcel Agency, okay, offers a countrywide network of more than 2,500 offices. Very good. I have question number 11. Clearly to the point. Let's read it. Let's understand it. APA has nearly 2,500 offices across Australia. APA, yes, nearly 2,500 offices. What do you mean by nearly 2,500 offices? Is it nearly? No, the passage clearly says, let's go to passage number B. Sorry, B. Okay. Let's look at number B here. Offers a countrywide network of more than 2,500 offices. It clearly says it has more than 205,000 of, I'm sorry, 2,500 offices. More than. What do you mean by nearly 2,500 offices? Nearly means not completely. It's a false. That word, from that word, I take it as a false. The statement contradicts. It's a false. So how you will write? You will write 11 FALSE, all in caps. Right. All right, dear students, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay. So, okay, let's continue. With APA, people can send and receive packages to nearly all addresses in Australia that include business, private, and even post box addresses. Perfect. We have more useful things coming up. See, I made a mistake here. What's a mistake? I got number 11. I reported number 11. Okay. I should have read number 12 before going back to the passages. Because after 11, you always should be ready with number 12 because you already came here, flipping the page. Okay. So from mistakes, we learn. That's a point. I purposefully did it to give you this point. So every post office in Australia, the courier service is not available. Okay. We don't know about that. Every post office. So, but I do have some information. Since I have read all my statements, okay, reasons here, I do see that this is available. So what I'll do is, I missed reporting my answer. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to report here. LSE. Cool. So 11 is done. I read number 12. I'm ready with number 12. I know exactly in my head what is number 12 available. Okay, now fine. I have to mark the answers for this. Don't you think that the agency offers nationwide delivery for individuals? Exactly number 1. You have B. Answer B is here. What about number 2? Parcels are returned to sender once it is. No, it doesn't say anything about that. Shipments will be done to post. Yes, post box addresses. I have 2. Simple to use service, it doesn't say. Okay, redirection service. Okay, no other information. Put a glance. Okay, fine. So you have 3 answers perfect in from number 3. Number B. Please continue reading. If you want, double check it. Okay, don't rush. This is training, so we will go really slow, and the focus would be on answer clarity, answer accuracy to be precise. Okay. C, more convenient. To send and receive shipments, every post office and every post office agency is a parcel office. Perfect. You have number 2 here coming up. Number 2, people understood. Parcels. Oh, I'm sorry, not number 2. I'm sorry, it's number 12. It's number 12. See, every post office in Australia, the courier service is not available. It says not available. See, contradicting. It is available. See, to send and receive shipments, please do a detailed reading here. Every post office and every post office agency is a parcel office. Is a parcel office. Is not a parcel office. Again, is not available. See, it's a false. Contradicting. This portion is contradicting. See, but all the remaining information are correct. Only this portion, it's contradicting. So you report as a false. 12. Okay, now you got 12. You read, please be ready with number 13. Read this and keep it in your head. Business customers can avail the contract facility, okay, with Australia Parcel Agency. We don't know about contract. We have to read it. So let's move ahead. Okay, so let's move on. We don't have anything here as well. Let's continue. So don't worry, people. Okay, if at all you think that something is missing, you will be able to fix it up. We can do a detailed reading and fix it up. I'm going to read number C now. More convenient. I expect one answer here because I think that's simple to use. Convenient is like kind of thing, right? To send and receive shipments, every post office agency is a parcel office. So there is always one location close to your home or office, semicolon. There are no complicated forms to fill out. Absolutely. Complication is against opposite of simple. If there is a change of address, the agency would forward it to the new address. Perfect. Okay, it will redirect. Agency would forward it to the new address. It's again a word. A synonym is something which is telling you exactly how it can be redirected. So we need to focus on. This is a simple use service. Why not? So C, I reported as a C. See, guys, even if you want to change it, further reading can give you a solid answer. You can change it. Okay, you can erase your answers and you can change it. However, you think you take the best call immediately. Parcels are returned to the center once it is undelivered. It doesn't say about undelivery. It does talk about a redirection. Exactly. Why not? Okay, so I go for two options here. I go for 2 options here. All right, that's it. That's it. Do we have number 13 here? Business customers, contract facility. No. Let's continue. I'm reading number D now. Fly parcel service, FPS. FPS is fly parcel service. Again, sometimes it's really challenging. They talk about the complete word of the phrase, and then you talk about the abbreviation. Can be used when it is slightly more urgent but not quite express. All right, fly parcel service will reduce the normal parcel delivery time, especially over longer distances. To make the parcel fly, you should sign a declaration form stating that the parcel contains nothing dangerous. Okay. Okay. It can save time. Okay. All right. It can save time. Okay. So is it convenient? Yes, it's secured. It doesn't say about secured signature option delivery. Yes, this one. A fast service that ordinary. There is a comparison made here. Don't you think so, people? There is a comparison made here because it's like it could be used for Just give me 1 minute. It could be used, yeah, somewhat better than the normal parcel, especially over long distances. It will reduce the normal parcel delivery time, especially over longer distances. Why not? Okay, it does talk about a signature, but it's for declaring something not dangerous. It's not like, for delivery. Okay, nothing much. Doesn't talk about anything about business contract. So let's move on. For business, it's business parcel. Okay, business parcel, or simply BP, offers an annual contract to improve business efficiency. Perfect. It's talking about annual contract is a 12-month agreement. Okay, so you have E coming up. Where is it? 7 immediately. Okay, so you report that as an E, as an E. What else? Delivery is secure. I haven't read the complete thing. Compensation for loss. Okay. Why don't number 13? What do you think about number 13 now? Business customers can avail the contract facility with Australia Parcel Agency. Yes, it does talk about it. True. It's saying the same thing. It's saying the same thing. So it's E. Where is it? Or simply BP offers annual contract. It offers, so you can avail the service, yes. Free pickups and exciting discounts are offered for clients who are approved by the agency on larger volumes of bookings. Perfect. For these, account facilities comes with no extra charge. Look at this, guys. No extra charge. Don't you think it's price compensation here for approved customers? No, who are approved customers? Some clients. Look at this. Reduced price offers to some clients. Don't you think now? Comprehension, paraphrasing skills. E. Absolutely. Make sense? Okay. That's about it. Okay, now you just need to focus only on the remaining questions now. Fine. Okay, all right. Let's continue. Now we have 6. We need to look for 6 now. 6 and 8. Only 2 questions remain. 6 and 9. Okay, 2, 6, and 9. Continue reading, please. Okay. For those, account facilities comes with no extra. I'm reading E. For these account facilities comes with no extra charge again for approved customers. Prompt delivery assured as the parcel is signed off when the delivery happens. Absolutely. Now you have signed off signature. Where is it? We're talking about signature here. Secured, signed off with security. Oh, so you have 3 answers, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. See, order is shuffled. You're getting the answers in a random manner, okay, shuffled manner. So let's 2 and 9 is a focus here. Let's read it. Parcels are returned to the center once it is undelivered. Okay, we don't know. The agency offers compensation for loss and damage. Okay, you can now you can give a quick reading. Where is it? How many paragraphs remaining? Okay, only 1 remaining. Fine. Special services. Apart from offering delivery and shipment, other services such as mails, registered documents, cash on delivery, insurance services. Okay. Guys, this is a very wide answer. Okay, insurance is something like if you lose something, if you if you incur damage, that is insurance. Line of meaning, focus on that, are some of the extras which are available with Australian parcel agencies. Now, this is not a true, false, not given question. It's a statement. The statement's talking about insurance compensation. Obviously, the insurance does match with compensation. Go for an F here. Only one answer. Return to the center. So it has to be F. Let's see. And if we cannot deliver your shipment, comma, we will return it for a small charge. Okay, all right. So it undelivered, it can be returned. Clear line of meaning is here. You have F. Great. Okay, guys. So this is how it will look like. So always do the marking in the answer sheet like this. You can what you can do is I have not marked my answers here. So usually what you need to do is with the pencil, make sure that, guys, you do the marking like this. Okay, you please do the marking like this. Marking like this in your respective, what is that called? Answer sheets. So you know where exactly for training while you do your training. Okay, I will be sharing this with you. And this is how you report your answers in your math sheet. All right. So I hope you understood. Okay, I know that, okay, it's really challenging, but let's see. And with practice, we will improve. Okay, thank you so much.